Dishonored, and we are back again at ESWC. Day 3 nearly about to end, but we are at the Bethesda, the largest game developers in terms of making open world experiences for everyone. We would not have been here if they hadn't launched this game called Dishonored. I won't go ahead and tell you about it, but we'll ask our special guest here. Welcome to the show, and tell us who you are.
Hello, and thank you for coming on the Bethesda booth at the Paris Game Week. I am Jerome, I'm the French PR manager, and I've been working for a year now on Dishonored. And you're about to experience Dishonored, a brand new experience in terms of freedom, gameplay, stealth, and a lot of things to show today.
Okay, and he's the guy who's going to tell us about Dishonored. So some of you have obviously gone online and checked out the game. Some of you already have the game, but no one better to tell us about the experience, about the classes, about anything that you want to do in the game. So tell us about this open game called Dishonored.
Well, Dishonored is a French game done by Arcane Studios. They are based in Lyon in France, and they are mainly known for Arx Fatalis and Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. There are some huge fans of some old Looking Glass games, you know, some games like Deus Ex or System Shock, when you have a huge freedom and the player is allowed to do basically whatever he wants to do in the game. So Dishonored is much more an open-minded game when you can use everything that you find in the game, all the level design, to play the way you want it to be played. So basically, it's a succession of missions. Each mission is beautifully crafted and it works like an open world. So you have for sure a goal, but there is nothing in the game that forces you to achieve your goal a specific way. So you can do the entire game without killing anyone. You can do it by killing everyone, and you can combine every gameplay elements like stealth, infiltration, and supernatural powers to achieve your goal. And that's the beauty of the game. So nobody in this world, you know, will play Dishonored the same way, and everybody can craft his own experience.
Well, there you go. I personally like to go ahead and play the mage, so I can play the guy who can go ahead and bend time. I can go ahead and jump across. I can go do what I want. I know some of you like playing stealth, and if all of you who are fans of Thief or Assassin's Creed, you can go ahead and play like a stealth character, or you can be this tank who can go guns blazing and kill everything which is there. I think, and every mission can be solved in any way, right? So there is no fixed way to solve a mission.
There is absolutely no fixed way to solve a mission. There is also a non-lethal way to finish the mission, but there is always some building to enter, and each building got 7 or 8 different ways to enter the building, so you can find your own way. You can combine all the powers you want. You can stop time, kill the enemies, or possess a rat and run away, or put some mines and stuff, and a lot of gadgets, a lot of powers, a lot of combination. And in the end, yeah, there is absolutely no straight way to play Dishonored. You have to find your own way.
Well, that is called freedom, and that's called openness. Talk to us about the engine. What engine have you used?
It's based on the Unreal Engine 3. So the game is now out on PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. You got a huge customization available on PC. But it's a kind of tweaked version of the Unreal Engine, especially for the lighting. So you have this amazing art direction on Dishonored and a beautiful lighting. So you're truly immersed in a unique universe. Dunwall is a strange city, you know, Weller City, and it's much more like London, a twisted London, you know. It's very beautiful, and that's also a large part of the job done at Arcane to tweak the engine to have this unique rendering.
What about the platforms? You now have PC, PS3, and Xbox. Is there any difference between the 3 platforms?
No, the team worked really hard to have the same level on both Xbox 360 and PS3. And so you have exactly the same game running on each platform, and on PC, of course, you have some higher resolution, much more option, but there is a lot of graphics option and HUD option, so you can disable all the help information on your screen if you want, so you can have a much more hardcore experience. But there is a lot of option on all the platforms to customize the game the way you want it to be played.
Excellent. Probably my last question, and this is more to do with the entire freedom that is given in the game. But at the backstory, there is a huge amount of story and lore. So this is steampunk. You have like medieval, but you have these robots that are walking about. There's a lot of steampunk elements, which is their technology, along with magic, along with medieval, along with blades. So what's the story and the lore? Is there a certain story behind this?
At the very beginning, they wanted to do a stealth game, you know, and they were thinking of London, you know, but London is too much London in a way, so they tried to twist London and find an interesting time area. So they were speaking of the Great Plague and like the years 1666, but in terms of clothing and stuff, it was not that cool. So they moved to the 19th century and found this unique feeling and mood in London, and it was the beginning of some kind of Dickens atmospheres. And they thought it was cool to add some extra supernatural powers in it, so they add some extra layers, you know, with the plagues, with everything, and it's kind of unique combination. And that, at some point where the game begins to live by itself, you know, and there was that natural story about the plagues, about the assassins, about some part of the town being, you know, just for the whippers, and some for the aristocracy, you know, and it was also the well hole. It's kind of a new technology, you know. It was actually 1 century ago. It was really existing in London, you know. The lights in the street, it was powered by well hole, but for Dishonored, they decided to go a bit further with the technology. That's the steampunk element, you know. The well hole is the beginning of brand new technology, so you have some new vehicles, some new weapons, some toolbox, you know, and this is an extra layers, you know, that makes Dunwall feel like a real city.
So my last question to you is going to be about how do we keep playing this game? I know this would be about a 20-40 hour game, but once it's done, what's your view on DLCs and how are they going to play a part?
First, of course, you can replay the game because there are so many different ways to play the game, but we already have a plan to release 3 DLC. The first one, very soon, it will be kind of trials and some jump and run in Dunwall and the Void, mystical place in the game. And then we will have another DLC which will be much more story-driven about Dode, which is the one who killed the Empress at the very beginning of the game. And next year we will also have a third DLC which will be also story-driven, but we will disclose the details much more later.
So lots of future, lots of hope, lots of cool stuff to do in Dishonored. I think this is going to be phenomenal. We all love everything. Wanted to go ahead and say thank you to our guest. Thank you very much. Yeah. This is Lord Nod, and I'm signing off, and we will see you guys next time.